Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Journey Across the Void. My name is Goody and today we're gonna start finally with applied energistics and also some more base progress. I hope you remember. Yeah, we are back. More or less, not even half a day after I stopped recording last episode. And yeah, that's some strange thing that happens today. I don't know why, but anyway. I prepared some crafting here and also moved some stuff. So let's take a quick look. I moved a bit the ore miner here and thank you. Modified the wall a bit. And why we're gonna see later, because this is already aligned to a thing we built today. And also I moved over this as we talked about that at the end of last episode. So let's hop up the stairs here real quick. And you can see I moved our crucibles, also built them on those stellar alloy blocks. Here is space to expand. I will probably craft up those crucibles fairly soon, but it's simply not needed right now. Let's get over to this quantum tank, what is slowly filling. We are at 1%, that's not that much. And here's our black hole unit, and the black hole unit is holding the cobblestone. And slowly but surely is filling and filling and filling and filling. Yeah, that's tier 5 cobblestone generators, just genius. And yeah, then we have here our 4 upgradable geothermal generators. And I added a few more speed modifiers. And we used the Ender energy conjugate we got from a quest reward to connect to the flux plug here. And that's basically everything we have here for the moment. But we need to add so much more stuff. And I'm still not sure if I need to keep this thing, but yeah, I think I'm gonna remove this thing here in between clips also, because it's just an eyesore. I don't like it, and there is not much need to use it anymore, because those electrical civils here work just fine. They just need a little bit more of time, but now we have the energy to let them run indefinitely, so I'm gonna build up those maybe later this episode, but we need a bit more infrastructure. Here comes this. As I talked about earlier, I mean last episode, we got the skystone dust out of sieving dust. Those in a barrel with lava, which we have quantities of, give me skystone, and then hammering that down and sieving gives me Certus quartz, fluix crystals, charged fluix crystals, some 4K MA storage cells. Then, because I also had iron meshes, 4K storage cells, and I tried if I can remove that, and yes I can, so we can get 4K or 24K storage components and then can craft them, what's actually a good thing, a very good thing. Also we got those presses, and with those we can finally start in. And one thing I built in between episodes, just to prepare a bit stuff, is this advanced inscriber, but it's just easy, and when we come to automate those, we're gonna talk a little bit more about them. So what we have here prepared is one more energy acceptor, and in that vein an energy cell. Then here 6 crystal growth accelerators, which are a pain to craft at the beginning because we need those fluix blocks. One fluix block is made with a pure fluix crystal in a lava bucket. And those pure fluid crystals, yeah, well, this is not an option right now because we don't have mechanism. Also, the same goes for the photonic insulator. and Elven trading is also disabled, and the assembly line is also not an option right now. And actually, this would have taken ages without a Crystal Growth Accelerator. So yeah, that wasn't really an option, so I stuck with drying them. 20 minutes on a drying rack will make a Fluix Crystal to a pure Fluix Crystal. And yeah, that's actually everything about that. Now we have 6, we can combine it here to get a Crystal Growth Chamber. And this chamber is basically the fast version to grow up seeds. And so we can get the pure stuff fairly easy. Now the next thing here are a bunch blank patterns. Then also an ME drive. And then an E-controller, just for starting. We need more than one, but yeah. And also 4 ender elevators. And those elevators will be used next. Because what I want to do is building more or less our main structure. Or not main structure, this is the main structure, but the main room. I have in mind a big storage room with the ME terminals on the floor ground, and then those black hole stuffs all going up, so we have a really tall room with the black hole units, with the ME drives, with the quantum tanks and all the stuff, and also maybe even the assemblers. So I have a pretty tall room, and each section have its floor, but we can look up the whole room. And underneath with an elevator I want to go down 1 to be in our main workshop, where we have all the machines to handcraft stuff. And when we set up automation, we don't need to run like all over the place to, yeah, now I want to use the crusher to crush 1 dust down because I need 1 to craft. Because that's silly. So I have a workshop just the floor down. And then 1 floor down is of course this bottom part here. And when it comes to the building, I want it right around here. In the middle we have the big entrance, and so it should line up with the entrance build. I only need to check this thing with my building I have in mind. So we have the right height for everything. But it shouldn't be that hard. So let me maybe just build a bit more up. I would say I build up a bit more here, the out ring, or I should call it the gardens or the entrance area, and also the floor part for our new main hub. And then we can start moving stuff. So yeah, let me build, I bring you back after a short time lapse, which will hopefully now contain everything, not like last episode. Please, cue the music, here we go. Another time lapse done. A bit of a longer one, but yeah, it worked out. And the base is finally really starting. Now it's more than just a plain thingy. Yeah, better not try to talk. Okay, let's playing without talking is quite difficult, but yeah, now we have this nice thing here, and yeah, that's the outest and highest walkway there. And after that we gonna build a wall. Should be around that high. And yeah, rest will be a great, grand, nice castle. And I'm pretty happy. But now, it's finally time to get a bit more back to this mod pack itself. And we're gonna continue to build over time. I think, yeah, not in the next episode. I don't know when, but we need a lot more of marble for that. And already this marble took a long time to collect. So let's put down our prepared storage crate here and start building up our applied logistics network. So for that, I think we're gonna start with the obvious block choice, which is our first MA controller. And for that, I think it's the best thing to find the middle of this room, which I should have done already, but I didn't. So we following this thing here, let's say this, and then should be this also the middle one. Right? Yes. So this one is the middle one. And now it's 7. Yes. 2. 1. 2. No. Half of 7 is 3. 2 blocks out. Should be that. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, yes. Because the maximum size of an ME controller is, of course, 7. So I think I'm gonna do something like that. And then realizing that we only have one thing, I gotta fill that out with coal. Coal isn't an ME controller, but it's obviously seeable for us at the moment. So just use a bit of coal. Perfect. This is the first controller, and then the rest is gonna go in this wall right here. So let's grab some cable. And I think I'm gonna start with those normal glass cables, and then we will move on from them very soon. So middle one here. Now I need the terminals. Those should be here. Perfect. Pattern terminal here, interface terminal here, crafting terminal in the middle. Then I need like yeah, let's grab this ME drive, and we also gonna need energy acceptor and also the flux point from here. Yes. So just for now I'm gonna use the space right here. So energy acceptor, this one, point here, select network, here we go. Now let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. Put all of this in. Okay, we have enough space for 2 more. So 1, and the last one will join us soon. And now we have a working system. Yay! Also, I think I'm gonna add the energy cell just for now. You go right here. Perfect. Now we have an energy cell backing up the whole system. And this is basically a working applied energistic system. Next thing we need to do is to connect up the ME controller with this little system. And this is going to go underneath here, and now I realize that I don't have like good way to access that, because that's a bit up high. So I maybe need another ender elevator. Let's take a look. Isn't there one more in here? Yes, there's one more, so I'm gonna put one in between just for now. Gonna go down here, and then let's pillar up real quick. Why I'm not able to place a block here? I'm not jumping high enough? This is very strange. What is wrong with the game right now? Also, we are not completely level with the recording. Better. At least the recording is now fine. But why am I not able to pillar up in a better way? Okay. Now it works again. So I would say 3 high should be more than enough. So put that here. Remove that. Make good platform out of that. Just like so. Now just wait in mine. Perfect. And now I can use this thing here to pillar or to make a service solution to work underneath here. We need a little bit of light, but this should be easy to be done. Now I only need to expand that a little further, so I'm actually able to get there to the end. Bit more. Not much, but just a little bit. Yeah, this should be fine. Perfect. Now use the wand real quick to make a 5 wide walkway, so the chances of us falling down is not that grand. Perfect. And now I need to grab yeah. I need to redo this, because now the systems are not connected. But I also don't have enough cable anyway. So we need a little bit more of cabling and then start this thing here for real. But we should be able to move some of our stuff in the system now. I'm not gonna put in stuff we're gonna get in huge quantities, so most of the stuff in here will not go in the system except this here. everything that we not have in mass production. So I don't will put in diamonds, emeralds, netherite crystals, none of the ores, none of the stuff that I get from sieving, none of the crystals here. Yeah, also sieving, maybe logic processors. That stuff we gonna need to craft, but yeah. I think now it's time to move the small stuff in the system here and then make some more cables, and with the cables we should be able to connect this thing up and then maybe start the real storage. And yeah, picking up those crates isn't a good idea. So let me move the stuff real quick, and when we are done with that I'm gonna produce a bit more for this system. So be back in a moment. Okay, we are back, and whoa. When I do a time skip, I normally do a time skip for max a few hours. Now we are 2 months later. As the little line in the beginning of the episode indicated, most of the part of this episode was before my break when I got sick and went not producing anything for like a month. So now we are back, and we are also back here. I mean, yeah, we are back for like 20 episodes of Factorio. So now it's finally time that I'm continue recording episodes for Minecraft. And yeah, we did a lot in this episode and a lot leading to this episode. This is a glorious building we did, and it will become more glorious, trust me. I have the plans and I'm determined to get them further and further and further, but for now we need a bit more of resources, and I also want to start with some major stuff. So I moved over most of the chests here, or like all of them. It's only those 2 cows here with stellar alloy and XP filling up the tanks. We're gonna move the tanks later down the line. Next episode, hopefully, something around that. This thing is also still here, just for the moment. I will move this one also next episode. And the trees also when we have a room for them. Also, this one is also going to move pretty soon, because I want to clear out this whole platform soonish, and then when it's gone or empty, I gonna remove those outer platforms we added and just leave the standard platform as it is there, just as a reminder, or maybe remove it when the build is done, something around that. But what did we do else? So let's hop back up here. This is the ore miner. We already sorted that out. Let's go back up here. There's the energy production. We already saw that one. And I'm not sure, but I think we also, yeah, we did Flux Network on camera. Here is the little sieving setup with furnace and pulvers. We gonna do something with that in the future, fairly soon, because I want to automate that part further. We have here a lot of storage cells and stuff for more ME. We're gonna work with that part later, or should I say in the next episode. Here's also flux, lot of redstone, netherrack, cyan grain. When we go up here, here is the rest of our stuff. Some is remaining here in the storage crates, also a little bit of in here, and then the rest is in this system with most of the unique stuff that just fits on a drive. And also up here is the start of our main storage with sand, gravel, stone bricks, normal stone, and cobblestone. I need more labels, and I certainly need more black hole units. Then we connect all of that up with storage interfaces up to the ME system, so we have proper good infinite storage. And yeah, this is basically the thing that I want to build. It's like a very high room with those yeah, I'm missing a word right now. With those open floors with no real rail, but with elevators here for each side that we can go up and down. And then, yeah, it's simply a big room with all of these floors and maybe a light open to, openly to the skylight or something like that. We will see about that. So here is the first line with black hole units for items. We're also gonna have black hole units for fluids and also more drives, and then we're gonna also add auto crafting, and that is the thing for the next episode. I want to add a CPU and also an assembler tree and start automating a little bit of stuff, or just setting the basic auto crafting setup so we can expand that further and further. We also need maybe a few more controllers, expand this part here for the controller, and all of this nice and good looking stuff. But I want to get out this episode, and I'm not sure how frequent we're gonna take a look in this, because I decided this series will be mostly fun. And with fun I mean I'm gonna build the castle and I'm gonna build up these big ridiculous setups, because the mod pack is simply there for it. You have all those nice mods and we will slowly progress through all of those. I want to finish up the whole book, but this will take time and we gonna go from mod to mod to mod. So for start, it's applied energistic, so we're gonna add all of this stuff, hopefully. And then after that, maybe in the order of the book or something. We also need energy, so solar panels. And solar panels are one of the things that is so good when you have auto crafting, because it's then here glass and iron, then you have the mirrors. Those then are crafted up in better solar panels here with mirrors. You need the mirrors for the photovoltaic cells. Those are then needed to upgrade further into better ones. Those are needed for the better solar panels. Each solar panel needs the solar panel beforehand. So it's basically a long line of stuff that needs to be done. And yeah, auto crafting is the best way to do that. So next episode, setup of auto crafting. And after that, I don't know. And also, I don't know how frequent this episode will come out. But hopefully one episode a week at minimum. But we're gonna see about that, because we are hitting now with Factorio a level where episode making is a bit easier. Also, it's not that, thrilling. Oh, it is thrilling, but I can't explain it. Anyway. Thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode of I actually forgot the mod pack name. This one pack we are playing here, like Journey Across the Void. Thank you. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this episode of Journey Across the Void and will be with me in the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other, and I see you guys then. Bye for now.